Yo, what's up, YouTube? Just want to jump on here. Me and my wife just finished a live video, and it kind of inspired me to talk about something. So, of course, I'm like a YouTube buff now. So I watch things. I enjoy boxing. I enjoy watching the guys talk about boxing. I enjoy the motivation on YouTube. And I want to say this. So I was just checking out, what's it, Charlo twins? And all I kept thinking was, why do black folks come at each other so hard? Why are we so hard on one another? Like, what is it, some code that we supposed to know that you could just talk crazy to me and I just accept it? The doubt, hey, you doing this, the hate, all of that. And I don't see that happening in any other race. I don't. Always has me puzzled. You know, I'm at work. Hey, the brothers come at me the hardest. Always. White dude crack a joke, it don't really matter. But brothers know how to get under your skin and say something that they know is detrimental. If you was in the street, they be fighting words. Like so, and I was looking at the Charlo, and they was calling each other the N-word, and in front of everybody. Just it didn't even matter. I said, oh my gosh. I sat there and I watched. I said, well, they need some Jesus. All I kept thinking, they need some Jesus. Somebody ain't ever read the Bible. Or they going to some crazy church that's doing a lot of hooping and hollering and ain't really preparing them for what life is about. You know? I had a guy today tell me, and I think our expectations gotta be higher than what our standards are. I had a guy, they tell me that the girl he's dating is just like him. So he literally said this. Said the girl I'm dating is like him. I said, well, what does that mean? She just want to smoke and drink. And I said, well, I said, no, that's what I did. I said, hey. So on the outside, I was like, oh, okay. On the inside, I was like, what? So what kind of expectation do you have for a woman? And I'm pretty sure he hadn't thought about the future him. He only thought about the him right now. No, he wasn't thinking about the future himself. He thought about the him right now and what he just wants to do. And that his desire is to smoke and drink. His desire was to smoke and drink. And he want to find a girl that wants to smoke and drink. So what kind of loserville is that? Like, seriously. You know, and I hear other black folks say they. You know, I got a problem with they. They is meaning someone else is controlling you. When you say I, me, it's my fault, it's all my fault, now you got power. But when you say they, that means they got to change their mind for you to get what you get. It doesn't work that way. I promise you it doesn't work that way. Oh, my mom used to talk like that, and I used to think, my goodness, my mama talk like a slave. You know, my mama 83, so she grew up at a time where I had, I'm sure things wasn't fair, and they're still not fair. But I don't think I've yet to meet a slave or a slave owner. I haven't met one. And the white folks I meet, hey, they be about me winning too. At least I think so, or I could be completely wrong. But I think part of it has to do with the fact that I've worked on commission for so long that no one can dictate my value. I think people come in and they desperate for a job, and somebody pays them, and they have these standards and what they have to follow, and they feel like they're being controlled because they're not. They are being controlled in the sense they're saying, "Hey, you come over here and trade your time for this little bit of money I'm gonna give you, and you shut up. Don't go over there with your opinions and all that. This is how we run this." Where for me, I work on commission. I understand that. Hey, I have to make myself attractive no matter what. I don't know who I'm auditioning for when I'm talking to someone. So it's important for me to always be the best Keyron I can possibly be. So when you end this, and I just want to jump on here quickly, when you end this, you can't come hard at each other. Like, when are black people gonna start lifting one another up? When are we gonna say, hey, little brother, you shouldn't do that? Or, hey, come here, let me talk to you. Let me wrap my arms around you. And this is how it works. I had an experience today. So, of course, this is all from work, and I'm protecting names. I'm not saying any names. And the guy showed up at work, not in work attire. And he rubbed some people wrong. And no one took, they made a joke out, like the guys that should have been like enforcing it made a joke out of it. But I didn't think it was a joke. I went to him and said, come here, man. Let me wrap my arms around you, bro. You can't show up like this. I said, for one, you ain't got enough stripes on your shoulder to do this. You ain't earned the right to do this, and I've earned that right, and I won't do that because I'm always about belt and loop. Hey, nobody can ever say, hey, he showed up and he wasn't on point. It's about being on point. He's a young guy, so he doesn't know, but I felt like it was my job, and he takes it the wrong way, so what? Because it's coming from love. It's coming from what I know. That you can't show up and think that everybody's supposed to bow to you. I think that's part, I don't think it was him being a little young brother. I think it was him just being young and not knowing any better. And it was for somebody, because now we're in a world where everything goes, be whatever you want to be, talk about whatever you want to talk about, and everybody's supposed to be accepting of it. No, they don't. I think that's part of the problem now in our society. People are not telling the truth. People over here hiding and saying, oh, well, no, everything's fine and let them be and such and such. Oh, no. Somebody's got to have some kind of enforcement that helps you to be better. If you see somebody walking down the path that you know their future self is going to destroy them, shouldn't you step in and say something? Shouldn't you step in and say something? Like, I feel obligated to say something. Like, I just said I'm having on my heart rate again. So, shouldn't you step in and say something? I just think you should step in and say something. So, I just wanted to say that real quick. It's your boy, the Persistent Mitchell Skywalker, Hope Dealer, jumping off here in YouTube. Hey, if you don't know, go and subscribe to my page. I'm going to start posting a little bit more on here. Thank you and God bless.